Good morning, everyone. We made the cheese connection earlier this week. Now it's time for the brew connection, beers. And we're in a museum where you can actually look around and find examples of Wisconsin beer. La Crosse, Sheboygan, Milwaukee. It's been so much fun. Even Oshkosh, we found so many artifacts, beer artifacts here. This is Charles Finker. He is president and founder of the Pike Brewing Company. Good morning.
Hello, Rachel.
Nice
Good to have
meet
you here. Thank you very much.
Hundreds and hundreds of Wisconsin items here?
We do. We have a lot.
In Seattle?
And the reason that we have a lot of Wisconsin items is Wisconsin is famous for beer. And the similarity that Seattle and Wisconsin, or Washington and Wisconsin have, are several things. One, we make great cheese here, and I've heard you make pretty good cheese in Wisconsin.
We make pretty good cheese too, yeah.
And we are have the highest per capita consumption of craft beer in the country, and Wisconsin is famous for beer. And then there's football.
It's all three.
All three.
All three in Green Bay, all three in Seattle. When people look around here, I mean, there's so much to see. It's fun for people to come here.
It's a lot of fun, and we welcome people that come from Wisconsin and every other place. And they love it when they come to Pike and they see things that are from their hometown that they didn't even know existed.
And then you can grab a bite to eat. You get some crab chowder.
Crab chowder
It was good.
Buffalo bacon burgers and salmon and smoked salmon and mussels and clams, mostly local, organic, and sustainable food. And of course, great beer.
That's what I want to ask you about, because you do you have a unique way. Maybe it's not unique, but I've never heard of it before, the gravity flow way of making beer. Can you explain that?
It's the traditional way to make beer because we treat the raw material, which is malted barley, in the best possible way so that it goes through the system uninjured so that it can make the best quality beer. As opposed to beer that is pumped through the system, we don't pump it at all. It just flows by gravity. So we're on the side of a steep hill here in the Pike Place Market.
Yeah, you're doing it right here on location.
Right, exactly.
And how many beers?
We make at any given time maybe 10 or 12 beers. This weekend for the Green Bay Seattle game.
I don't remember what they're called.
We'll probably
Seahawks. That's
Seahawks. I'm glad you can remember. For this game this weekend, we'll have maybe 15 different beers on tap.
You expecting a lot of Green Bay folks here?
We are expecting a lot. Every time we have an out-of-town game, we have a lot of people from out of town.
The welcome mat is out here. Thanks so much for showing us around. It was so nice to meet you.
Pleasure.